Hello and welcome back to Deus Ex, and when we last left off, we took out some terrorists who took over the Liberty Island and also stole some important medical supplies. And then again, we're not quite sure what they're going to do with the stuff, but we certainly know that both Paige as well as VersaLife are pretty adept at creating artificial shortages of medical supplies, and I would suppose they're the only manufacturer of ambrosia, aren't they? Or that seems pretty likely, to be honest. But before we can learn anything else, we need to of course get ourselves debriefed at UNATCO headquarters and meet our boss, for that matter, who is probably not Joseph mentally right away, I would figure. Although he did have like 2 decades to raise to the top, of course. Okay, holster the pistol, please. And I do believe the terrorists we left behind, they were taken care of with courtesy of our troopers. And yes, this is the old style of letters, so they will get us killed once in a while, I'm pretty certain. Yeah, these people should be asleep, right? Yeah, they are unconscious, courtesy of our gas grenade. Which incidentally doesn't knock out people in this game, it only stuns them, and then you have to follow through with something else. And of course the crippling shortage of ammunition also continues in this game, unfortunately so. Well, we can hope for the best, of course. Maybe there's a merchant, or at least, you know, quartermaster back at headquarters. That could be good. Yeah, we're not exactly any greatest ship, are we though? Hello there, trooper.
They sent us in to pick up the pieces. We've already searched the bodies and delivered the enemy munitions to the quartermaster.
Of course, it doesn't mean I can take them, right? But we will see, of course. Yeah, they also deactivated the security systems by chance, or at least reprogrammed them. That's nice. We never found the computer, right? Unless we were staring at the computer last episode and just didn't see it. Yeah, UNATCO headquarters is right over there, I think. Pretty ballsy of them to mount an attack on this area, wouldn't you think? Pretty ballsy indeed. And it's still very dark, as you can tell. I tried to make some changes when it comes to mouse acceleration, but I don't think it's going to be super fruitful, frankly. But we'll find out eventually, of course. But for now, we need to get our debriefing.
Don't worry about the bodies. We'll handle the cleanup.
Well, thank you, sir. Yeah. Right, I'm not a cleanup detail, apparently.
Wish we had Gunther for this.
Now, speaking of Gunther, last time he was mentioned, or we heard his voice on the recorder someplace, it was in Deus Ex the Fall, and Deus Ex the Fall took place in 2027, and now it's 2052, I believe, so he must be pretty old at this point. Most likely.
We've got the island secured. How did things look in the statue? The leader surrendered. So they were after ambrosia. A month's supply for the East Coast. We think they've taken it back to the city. I didn't know UNATCO handled the ambrosia distribution. Manderley will brief us shortly. UNATCO makes sure the limited supply of vaccine gets to government agencies and key industries.
Yeah, there is a shortage indeed,
it's
right?
It's good to finally see some action. Just keep a level head. You're doing well so far. Now get inside. I'll meet you in Manderley's office, level 2.
Okay, so Manderley apparently is in charge of UNATCO.
Heard you went a little soft on the NSF. The guys had to mop up for you.
I used necessary force.
Yes, I did, right?
Well, necessary force won't work when we chase these sons of bitches into the city. You better load up on some hardware. I scored an extra scope from a couple of thugs we dropped down by the dock. You can have it for 700 credits. I also picked up some 10mm ammo and some crossbow darts. Say 200
okay,
for
why
one
are the
and
darts
60
not
for the
cheaper than the pistol ammo? I know.
Shouldn't you turn that stuff over to the quartermaster?
Carter? You don't care. NSF goods are the spoils of war. Hey, we're risking our lives out here.
I don't think I need the scope. I know the sniper. These are technically reusable, we just have to recover them, but pistol ammo could be decent.
200 for 10mm ammo. Sounds good.
That's
so
it?
much for that minimum force approach.
Well, thanks for rubbing it in, soldier. Thanks for rubbing it in, idiot. Okay, we can also get us recharged here, I believe, right? Can we not? There we go, that's fantastic. Well, not repaired, but these can get ourselves recharged to a certain degree. Anything of use back here? Rate of fire, yes, apparently it's up for grabs, so why don't we take it, indeed. Also, food seems to be pretty important in this game from what I can tell. I'm not quite sure if there's any point of looking around, but I do hope we have our own locker someplace, as in Prague. That would be swell. I've never explored the UNATCO headquarters before, of course. Wow, okay. I don't think it's really necessary. I don't think it's really necessary. We're not here to upset anyone just about now. Hello there, robot. Security robot. Oh, yeah, don't throw the pistol, please. Thank you.
Way to go, sir.
Well, thank you, soldier. And yeah, that's the very shiny floor I've mentioned before. Yeah, isn't it nice? Yeah, it's very shiny, and evidently I do have a body in this game. Just can't see it all the time. At least our arms are invisible from this view, which is strange. But at least we have a mirror image, unlike Adam, in both games. Okay, interesting, some newspapers. Yeah, we also read that President Meade isn't exactly the most popular leader. A 30-something approval rating. I think it's actually slightly better than Donald Trump, is it not? I think it is. Okay. Oh yeah, and something about a corrupt senator, right? He was mentioned in the intro sequence. Well, I don't think the United States is a superpower in this universe. I don't think they are. These textures, evidently, they have been made years after the game was released as part of the high resolution texture pack, whatever, which comes bundled with GMDX, I believe.
Way to go, sir. I thought Gunther was a goner.
Oh, thankfully he isn't, right? Candy bar, do you mind? I sure hope not. I guess it's not all stuff.
It's my first day, too. I'm pretty excited.
Interesting. And who's that? It's probably the president, I would figure. Okay, well, we check it out, I
was
suppose.
in your class at the academy. You probably don't remember.
I don't think so, sir. No. I would remember that face, presumably. That's probably President Meade, yes, isn't it? Yeah, Philip Meade. Interesting name there, sir. Then again, not his fault. There's nothing interesting to read. But I can see we don't heal ourselves automatically.
Check in with Manderley on level 2.
Yes, right. Thanks for the offer. I mean, the order, sir. Yes, we do it. I think it's our handler, of course. Anti-Terrorist Coalition, the successor to TF-29, which was officially part of Interpol, but also led by Joseph Manderley, of course. Well, thankfully, we do have the credentials for now. Yeah, this is very tedious, but there we go. We do have a mirror image, and it was pretty impressive here in 2000.
Come on in. The retinal scanner can read blood vessel patterns right through your sunglasses.
Yeah, we wear sunglasses at night, of course. What else? I have to say, for the year 2000, this is highly detailed. It's pretty impressive. Bypassed her. Alrighty then. And security is locked down tight, as you would think. Yeah, there is this plague going around, of course. I don't think they will stop outside the walls here, right?
Remember that Mr. Manderley wants to see you. Level 2. His secretary, Janice Reed, has your login and password.
Okay, well, apparently it's urgent. Otherwise they keep yelling at me for not, yeah, going there right away. Yes, salute the flag of the United States, because I think we are a US citizen. Yeah, some fancy paintings here of New Amsterdam, I'm sure.
We finally got to cap some rebels, eh, Denton?
Yeah, very eager to find my pistol there, sir. Pencil. Yeah, Grey Death, yeah, right, that's the plague. And Ambrosia is the cure, also the vaccine.
Bet the NSF won't try that trick again.
Well, we don't know why they even did. They knew it was a suicide run, right? Or at least they knew it. Okay, so the...
Good work up there.
Yeah, thank you. So the homeless are dying in the streets, and they also are quite concerned about traffic jams. That's the most important thing here, of course. Mass grave to be dug in Gateway National Park. Well, it seems pretty nasty.
We finally got to cap some rebels, eh, Denton?
Yeah, it's very, very eager to make this happen, I see. I guess for now we need to be debriefed, of course, right? If I can find the stairs. Apparently level 2 is the basement level. Well, it should be -2 then, right? Shouldn't it be? I think it should be. I think we'd have a pretty fancy office. Joseph Menderley, but there we go. Don't draw the pistol here, why is it impossible? But I suppose, I guess it could be the evil type.
Good work out there, Mr. Denton. Mr. Manderley said you handled yourself nicely.
Ah, debatable.
Welcome to UNATCO HQ. Our little family keeps getting bigger.
Is Mr. Manderley available?
Yes, go right in. By the way, your computer account is ready. Log in JCD, password Bionic Man.
Wow, it's easy to memorize der Lady White. So it was last year's bombing. I think it was a trigger that allowed the formation of UNATCO to
He's
begin
waiting,
with.
JC.
Yes, I'm reading the newspaper there. Sorry. Immediate cessation of diplomatic relations between the United States and France.
He's waiting, JC.
Okay, interesting. Also data cube.
He's waiting, JC.
Night Killer. Huh. Well, that's an interesting info snippet there. Nein, okay. War dort mein Individuum. Not sure what is good for, but now we have an our keychain. Critical location bonus. Well, that's our primary objective, and that's the logo of UNATCO, I think. Also in high res. Hello there, sir.
Reporting for duty, sir.
The man himself. Splendid. Do you accept my
That's the
apologies
NSN,
about the
the corner.
situation topside?
A refreshing change from the academy, sir.
Don't despise training, my boy. Even you would be worthless without the shaping touch of drills and studies.
So the NSF took a shipment of the Ambrosia vaccine? Give me a chopper and a pilot and I'll handle it.
Very confident,
you
I see.
could. Yes, indeed. But we're having your brother head up the recovery team. You'll work with Agent Ana Navarra. Why don't we meet when you've seen Jaime for a medical checkup and received your equipment from Sam Carter? You'll be briefed at that time.
Yes, sir.
He is reading what exactly? Protect, something. Sorry,
The
can't
med
make it
center
out.
and armory are on level 3.
Thank you, sir. First time apparently we came to the UNATCO headquarters.
I've got work to do.
Yes, okay. I really loved it. They have spent some time to obsess all the textures here. Very nice. Yeah, so... oh, really now. Okay, so I guess we found our first game-breaking bug because... oh, no, thankfully we aren't. But these doors are not hinged on both sides. I had, like, yeah, the other two games we played recently. Well, sort of. Was for the course of many days, of course, and weeks for that matter.
You found your office.
Yeah,
Did
there was a
Janice
name
give you
tag,
your
yo.
login? Yes, I see here that she did.
You're also the tech wizard, I think. Okay, what are we reading? Something about UNATCO, yeah, protocols, I think. We need some pistol ammo here for us, also nice. But for what's on the computer, I just find out, shall we not? Do we have something in the drawers we can search? Probably not, I would figure. There we go. So unfortunately we don't input these things automatically, unlike the newer games, which was a massive quality of life improvement. Okay, so which is the oldest one? Probably the bottom. Okay, of course we are nano augmented, which is the next evolution compared to the regular stuff we saw in the other two games, and the other three games incidentally, and these are now considered thoroughly obsolete. Like Günther Hermann himself, I would presume. Yeah, mechanically augmented. I think Reed was working on something that is right, and what happened to the Orchid? Because, well, the sequel hook in Mankind Divided was never materialized. So I'm not sure if the Orchid refers to anything. Maybe it's the predecessor for the Plague of Theirs, or the Grey Death as they call it. Could be. We know that Bob Page was very interested in that development, and also didn't hesitate to use it as a poison. Even though it wasn't intended as one. Well, apparently, conventional augmentations continued for at least 20 years or so. Must be pretty recent development. Okay, that will be us, I think. And the second one is our brother. Okay, Günther Hermann, of course, Wald. They are not obsolete just yet, although they are probably considered as such. That's the problem with integrating technology into your body, right? They can become obsolete pretty soon. No idea either. Just a codename, I think. Yes, we know about the Infilling ability. It was also a thing in the previous 3 games. Yeah, it's great stuff. It's very fascinating, I see. Okay, interesting. Why is there no name tag on the office? Why not? Apparently we're not deserving of that. Oh, okay, I really should take this into consideration. Right, okay, step away from the door and then open it. Yeah, we really are very eager to draw a pistol, because while using items and interacting with objects is the same button. In case you're wondering. Okay, who is that here at the conference table?
Hell of a first day.
Yeah, you're reading a book there, sir, on Joseph Mandalay, I see. Okay, but I'm not going to steal your soda there. Okay, I see some pistol ammo. Apparently it would require 2 lockpicks to get in here. Well, I guess if we are that desperate, but I suppose for the moment we're looking for some... Oh, okay, I think it's the break room, isn't it? I think it's the break room. Yeah, Joseph Mandalay and director, I'm not quite sure of what exactly. Interesting. Keep these names in mind, I would figure. And only remember, because not directly under the jurisdiction, I think. Well, I suppose that's a photo of all the game developers, you know, of Iron Storm. That seems likely, looking at the clothes. Yeah, probably when they released this game, right? Yeah, celebration here. Yeah, it looks like people from the late 1990s here. Okay. I mean, in terms of their dress, yeah. Okay, and this is all high-res textures. They tried to map out something already. Okay, our attack on Liberty Island. Yeah, who is Jojo's boss and what is Ambrosia? The agents don't know. Interesting. 2 planes is shot down in Russia someplace. Is it important? Yeah, Tracer Tong. Wow, that was the only DLC mission we didn't play in Human Revolution because it was unobtainium. But I gave it a rundown regardless. Margaret Shao. Okay. Max, Chen, and Jojo. Could be connected. Maybe they aren't connected. Who knows? Paris, Nevada. No idea what that means. Okay, so of course they had some inside information, unsurprisingly.
Didn't know the NSF had so many people in New York.
Neither did I, for that matter, sir. Our lovely president. I would salute you, sir. Yes, yes. Yeah. It's been like, what? 20 years since I last played a pinball machine? Okay, das war's alive. On the news. Okay, thankfully it's a quiet TV unlike Pike's and Mankind Divided, which was everywhere. Senior reporter. Well, VersaLife is the only company making this vaccine, I would figure. And there's Günther Hermann.
Are you sure you pressed the right button?
I do not make mistakes of that kind.
Your hand might have slipped.
No, I wanted orange. It gave me lemon lime.
The machine would not make a mistake.
It's the
vending
maintenance
machine.
man. He knows I like orange.
So you think the staff has some kind of plot?
Yes, they do that on purpose.
Okay.
My new partner, JC Denton. Don't tell me you're going to wear those sunglasses during a night operation.
Right? Stupid.
My vision is augmented.
At least it is a way that we know when it's not Paul.
Forgive my interruption. I just wanted to say that I look forward to working with you, Agent Navarra. Could you tell me how to find Jaime's office?
I do not expect you to perform as well as Agent Herman, but the mission will require us to do more than frighten the NSF with our baggy coats that make us look bigger than we really are.
I am prepared to perform my duties.
He will not be the equivalent of his brother. I have seen that he knows the procedure of a good offensive.
Yeah, well, sort of, I guess. Thanks for the
I won't let you
encouragement.
down, Agent.
We'll see about that. Hopefully we get you so that you're right. And the vending machine is a very basic type of device. I don't think that's it out for you, really. Don't be so paranoid. Oh, well, there we go. Know your enemy, other threats. 1,250 quotation mark terrorist organizations. Ah, die Templars, yes. Right. Okay. Is it a reference to vigilance by chance? Well, probably not, but it's completely out of the ordinary, I guess, in this universe. Try it, yes. Hong Kong. I suppose it will be one of our locations eventually. Technopiracy. See that are the French guys and we helped them out in Prague, of course. I mean, the relocation or so. But I didn't figure they were a terrorist organization. It's probably just the definition here. Well, it's so to be for that matter, I would figure. Of course, this is the official database entry. Could be completely misleading. Sporting weapons. Yeah, oh, don't take away my guns. It's a very serious business in the United States, of course. But of course, we know that NSF goes back a lot further. I think they were called the New Sons of Freedom back then. The US declared war on the NSF. Can they even do that? Because the United Nations isn't a nation. It cannot declare war. It's impossible. They can only vote on a resolution or something like this. You know, like a police action in the Korean War. They cannot declare war themselves. It's impossible from a legal point of view. Whatever. Oh, that's one problem, right? And they also have access to... oh, sure. That is not concerning at all. I mean, what's going on in this universe? Items such as armored vehicles like tanks, cruise missiles, nukes, chemical weapons traded routinely across borders. Really? Okay. Well, of course, we don't know exactly how much of this was orchestrated, you know, as a force-take operation. Yeah, they're probably pretty heavy on the terminology. Like K-Wars. But we don't seem to be hesitating to use lethal force. So I'm not quite sure what the netcode is all about in this case. Okay, interesting. I guess you can continue to stay at the vending machine with disgust on your face. I know it's hard to tell, of course. Sure, fantastic. It's so important. Enemies of aliens, what? Sure, yeah, what happened to Moonbase Omega, by the way? I have no idea. We learned it was manufactured, right? Okay, so the med bay is on the third level, I think. It's locked, right? Okay, well, at the moment we don't bust it open. It's unnecessary. These people seem to be locking the offices around here. Oh, that's nice. And there's the stairways down. Oh, then we do exactly that. The game doesn't autosave, only when we're loading into a new area, by the way. House plant in here. Oh, as I've said, mankind divided. If there's no growing light, this thing is not going to flourish other than being plastic, maybe. Okay, clean board. Doesn't look very sophisticated compared to Roomba, maybe. That was very impressive in 2000, I'm sure. Yeah, it's fully automated.
That was a close one up there.
Well, it was a little bit more than just close for me. Okay, there's the bathroom. Cigarettes. Well, I'm not sure I will be using them. Oh, someone dropped the lockpick in here. Well, next to the trash bin. I'm not sure why, but now we have it. I wonder if anyone's going to yell at us if we go into... Yeah. Well, of course it happened before Mass Effect, right? With ED. So there we go. There's Medico. And there's Unetco Computer Ops.
You're getting warm.
Yeah, right. It's his workplace, of course. But I think we need the medical checkup before we continue.
Mind if I call you JC?
No problem. Apparently it's our code name. Or it's our core name. Ah, must be one of those terrorists, yes. Apparently they're not augmented as far as we can tell. Human eye augmentation. Vision enhancement, a trademark. Okay, apparently quality control concept of Versa Life wasn't so good. Page Industries, yes. Okay, yes, it's Versa Life and Page Industries. I think these are both headed by the same CEO. Well, it looks natural, but it's anything but, as you can tell. I couldn't make sense of that anyhow, but... Medical bot, okay. Hopefully we find a couple of those, but probably not in the slums. What do you think? There we go. We can install muscle fiber and combat speed, which is passive. Automatic means it's, well, automatically used, I believe. Okay, can you hit us, please? There we go. And then we have to wait for this thing to recharge. No problem, though. Apparently, we were in really bad shape. Oh, there we go. That's the to-do list, so to speak. While some of them are mutually exclusive by the looks of it. Well, we're looking for armor and also a pistol skill, aren't we? Yeah, that would be swell. But I don't see it here. Must be a different skill, which is 5,000 bucks, I believe, or skill points, whatever they call it. Okay, so we can swap them out, I guess. It does say it's irrevocably. Okay, well, depends on what you want to specialize in, of course. At the moment, I'm mostly looking for health, and you should be recharged, my friend, shouldn't you? Okay, thank you. Thank you indeed, my sir. I don't think it works all that often, wouldn't you think? Okay, this leads into level 4, which is probably storage. Maybe not. What are we looking at back here? It's the restricted area. Right, well, we can take a look-see through the... No, we cannot, of course. And, of course, well, we don't have access to that. This is where the higher-ups are meeting, I think. Yeah, we are completely out of multi-tools because they are disposable, unfortunately so. Okay, then we get our medical checkup by chance. We can find a good doctor. But before we do this, well, I'm not a doctor myself. I do see some body armor that would explain the lack of effectiveness on the shotgun. Even though he kept me with one shot in return. That was pretty nasty, wasn't it? Yeah, we had plenty of those, also Namir incidentally. And as a reminder, Günther Hermann used to be part of the Tyrants. It's locked, This is his certificate. He graduated from the National Hospital compound in Guam, apparently. Guam, I'm sorry, right? Yeah, Guam. That's how to pronounce the name, for me at least. Award of Excellence. I would showcase that as well. I think it's Joseph Manderley's signature, isn't it? I think it may be.
Hey, JC.
You look like the real thing. They actually let you operate on people?
Just fixed Gunther's knee, in fact. A sticky actuator. So far, I feel more like a mechanic than a doctor.
I'm impressed.
They actually let you point a gun at people.
Yeah,
We'll
right, it's a miracle.
I've got to leave for New York right away. Could you send Manderley whatever it is he wants?
No problem. Listen, JC. About your augmentations. You know they're preparing to roll out the technology worldwide, right?
As long as I don't turn green and grow a pair of antennas, as I understand it.
Yeah, well, the design's pretty modular, which means you'll soon have access to upgrades from standard augmentation canisters.
I think I picked one of those up at the top of the statue.
Maybe you did. My order from VersaLife was on the ship the NSF captured. You'll need to take it to one of the medbas for installation.
I'll do that.
The canisters contain a colloid of ROM modules. Some are generic upgrades, others require you to make permanent choices about how to configure one of your subsystems.
I hope there will be a prompt, yes?
Some of this stuff.
Yeah, hopefully there will be a prompt. Do you mind if I take your soda? Hopefully not, because it heals 2 health points, right? And this computer bite is standing right next to it, or looking at it. So I don't think we could. This thing is going to wither here, you know, absolutely. They really want us to use this thing. Well, I guess we give it a spin. Little robot. Your services are required. Okay, so, so how do we do this? Arm strength, I would suppose. Back here, right? Or are you completely out of juice right now to install anything? Okay, there we go. We click on this icon, supposedly. That should allow us to move our heavy objects, I think, right? Of course, it will only be check 1, I believe. Yeah, current level 1, right? Moderately, significantly, well, it doesn't tell me anything really, but it drains some energy, of course, if we lift some vending machines about the place. And of course, we don't recharge anything in this game, unlike the previous 3 titles I've played. It's very old school in that regard. Also impacts the throwing, apparently. Huh. Okay, that also applies to melee weapons. Doesn't drain anything. Current level is 1. That would give us current level 2, I think, right? But we can only install one or the other, apparently. Oh, depends on how crippling the shortage of ammo is, of course. I guess this could be useful. Sometimes we want to move some items, don't we? But I guess we would have to reach tech level 4 to actually get this augmentation. That would allow us to carry some vending machines around. Heavy weaponry with improved mobility. I'm not sure I'm a fan of the heavy weapon, frankly speaking. Maybe trade it in for something a little bit lighter and more versatile. But I seriously want to upgrade my pistol skills because they are currently absolutely pathetic, despite our training at the academy. But I think we'll be using the crowbar maybe quite a lot here. Okay then, we install that here and see what we can do. Thank you, robot. Thanks for your time. And now we need to do what exactly? I think we need to trade in some items right to get our gear for the next mission. Okay. Well, sometimes they face from me and sometimes they don't. It's a little odd, frankly. Computer ops, yes. The Page Convention Center, but they have plenty of dough to sponsor such things. Yes, a candy bar. Why do you keep drawing a pistol there, sir? You really shouldn't. And they're also using optical media. Oh, that's... oh, okay, that must be the reference in Mankind Divided and Human Revolution, but I think primarily Human Revolution, yes. I think so at least, and can we maybe not push that finger out so eagerly? Thank you, JC. Oh, I see.
You are not a recognized user for this device.
Okay. Also, nutzen nur being honest. Yeah, conversation. Yeah, I see.
You're red hot. Looks like you found me.
Indeed, I have. German people can be strange, yes, sometimes. Interesting, we have so many different newspapers, even though it should be the current issue, shouldn't it be? But I think we have not seen a single duplicate. Yeah, it's decidedly unnatural in origin. We know exactly why already, because we played for the previous games in the universe. And we know it's probably about page behind that stupid stuff, and it's based on the orchid, I would figure. Yes, they had over 20 years to perfect this shit. And he's also conveniently making the vaccine, but it's in short supply, because I guess the thing in Panama City was just a trial run, so to speak, over 20 years earlier. Okay, these people figured out it's artificial. Alright, it must be satellite images or something. Yeah, I'm stealing all the soda cans. They're here 2 points each. Yes, it's a pretty large office, all things considered.
Like leading a mouse to cheese.
This thing is starting to give me a headache.
Don't worry, we shut it down when you go off duty.
I guess I'll get used to it.
I'm Alex Jacobson, communications engineer.
I suppose you already know who I am.
Getting there. You're certainly quicker on the uptake than your brother Paul ever was.
Is it
Thanks.
an insult to him? Maybe it could be, I'm not sure. I don't know this guy just yet. Attention to what exactly is Dolores see. Must be part of the original game then.
Don't worry, I'll be watching your back.
I feel threatened by this, frankly. Okay, so I suppose that we find the quartermaster someplace. I think the boss acceleration has calmed down ever so slightly, but it's far from perfect, but it's slightly better than before, which is something. Sam Carter, yes, okay, and back here we have Günther Hermann, okay, and Anna Navarre, our partner, so to speak, unfortunately so, quotation mark. And if they don't mind, well, I suppose they take it, even though I'm not a smoker, and I don't think JC is either.
We're going to see a lot of fighting. See Sam Carter on level 3 for your stealth pistol.
Stealth pistol is a different item, or whatever you want to do there, lady. Okay, now newspaper. Okay, this actually is a repeat, well, it does make some sense.
I am not going to hold your hand.
You have your orders, yes.
Orders.
I'm sorry, lady. I'm sorry, lady. I'm going over there right away. The patient agent, I see.
At ease, Agent Denton.
General Carter, I read about the Merced operation in school. This is a great honor.
And now you're the quartermaster?
I'm not a general anymore. Just call me Carter.
I can't believe what the NSF did to your family.
Enough of that, soldier. We each have our troubles. I lost my children, but you've had to grow up without your parents, which requires more courage. I don't think it matters.
My parents died in a car accident. That's different.
Oh,
I said
car
that's
accident,
enough.
both, video.
You have your own op and time is short. How about I issue you a stealth pistol?
That sounds fine. Thank you, sir.
What else do you think you'll need?
Warum wir schaut all multi-tools, of course. Is it the same thing? Nanotech attack tool, is it a multi-tool? I guess we go for the safe approach, which is just ammo. Smart lockpick, well, we have a couple of those, I think, but they don't look very smart to me. I think we need ammo primarily.
Just give me ammo.
A man who means business.
5, Viddy?
Now move out.
5? You give me a box of 5 bullets.
What about that guy out front selling munitions? Is that allowed?
Oh, Kaplan, right. We've got some screwballs around here, but he's not the problem. It's whoever's been breaking into the armory.
Someone at UNATCO's a thief?
Yes, sir. And a damn good one.
Oh, we have the code for that. I don't know the thief just yet. I don't know, this could change. Okay, this looked tight, I believe. Okay, 12 gauge rubber slugs. Yeah, there are different ammo types for the shotgun in the game. In case you're wondering.
A
pistol is more than adequate.
Is it?
Hell, I dispatched a whole platoon one time with a pocket knife.
Sure. If they were sleeping maybe in the barracks, then maybe we managed to do that. But otherwise, I very much doubt that in
I don't
general.
like getting shot at. Not one bit.
Oh, some people don't really. I can understand that. Yeah, I think we're done with this level, so we head up here and get our briefing from Mandalay, because Mandalay seems to be slightly more patient than our compadres down below. Ah, jeez. Oh, really? Okay,
They're
are we
waiting
free to
for
go?
you, Agent. Go
Thank
on
you.
in.
Thank you. Not gonna do it next time around, to JC, please. Oh, there's our brother.
That will be JC's job.
Is that your stupid mustache, I see?
Power station. The NSF have Ambrosia in a warehouse protected by cameras and booby traps. We want to power down the whole system.
We're taking one illicit generating plant, protected by weak groups of NSF. Knock out that plant, and Paul's team can walk right into the warehouse.
Just tell me where it is. The NSF are openly resisting our deployed forces, gradually falling back. You'll have to deal with them first.
And you be ready, Paul. When the power drops, go in and go in hard.
I'll use my discretion.
Go in like the U.S. Marshals. We lose the vaccine, I'm sending your butt to the mayor to explain why he and his 3 daughters won't get their pills this month.
Yes, sir. Let's not waste any time, JC. Get down to the dock. A boat is waiting to take you and your partner, Anna Navarro, to shore.
Yes, get moving. Here's your op bonus for the great job you did in the statue. Plus
Really, we have paid
250
bonuses
for
for that?
rescuing Agent Herman. That's 1,250. We take care of our people around here.
Wow, that's good, I guess. Thank you. Sounds like a father figure, really, for the most part. Alright, we try that. Oh, these doors, man. Okay, can you open them yourself, maybe? Whatever. Okay, we need to proceed to the docks
Glad
now.
to have you aboard.
Yeah, we should also sort for our inventory before we continue, shouldn't we? Also check our emails here briefly before we head out, in case there's anything new up here. By the way, the tutorial doesn't include anything about hacking. Nothing. In case you're wondering, so we're on our own here. Okay, still the old stuff I see. But since we're here, why don't we also try to sort for our inventory, because there are support kit items that ought not to be. And we have no, no, I don't think we have anything for this, right? This thing is still completely empty. It may be still completely empty, but my muscle memory is telling me we should be moving some items around. Are we going to cut this thing around? I mean, I didn't see a quartermaster, so I guess the answer is yes for now. But I don't think this is the hotkey. I don't know if we run into any opposition along the way. Who knows? Okay, flares. Do we need the hotkey? I don't think so. Yeah, as you've also seen, we need to use the medkit by putting it into our hand, and then we have to use the activation button. Yeah, there's also a problem. So why is the hotkey? I'm not sure. Can we unhotkey this stuff, maybe? Oh, that's what I wanted to do here, of course. Well, then we have some utility items like grenades, if we have one. Apparently we don't. Oh, we did pick up the baton, but where exactly? I didn't see that because, well, the item was never highlighted as being picked up. That must be a bug here in this version, presumably. Okay, we can also extend our magazine even further, and I guess we continue to do so. So we have 10mm ammo. Okay, that's the suppressed pistol. This is the regular type, I guess. Yeah, alright, this will be a workhouse here. I'm hoping for the rest of the campaign. We also have a laser sight on that thing, which incidentally doesn't reduce our weapon sway. I found this out by doing some experimentation. And this is a rate of fire. Now, does it matter for the pistol? It seems plenty fast firing already. I don't think we're going to keep this sawed-off shotgun around for a lot longer, but maybe... Oh, this could be decent, I presume. I don't think we have a storage locker anywhere, so I guess we put it on here, because it will also be along for the ride, I would figure. Okay, multi-tool can be 8, I guess. Okay, these are some lockpicks, and otherwise some, well, soda cans to stop warm. I guess eventually we do some hacking, I would figure. This is our secondary item. Yeah, but it's a one-use, a plasma weapon, whatever they call it. I suppose it's not terrible. Yeah, okay. Well, I suppose it burns the carpet just a tiny bit, but I guess. Otherwise, of course, we only have one augmentation right now. This is courtesy of upgrades and naturally as the community patch pack that wasn't in the original game. Augmentation wheel. How long does it burn? I have no idea. Well, hopefully we have a fire suppression system here at the Netco headquarters.
Good work up there.
Well, everyone seems to be pleased with our performance, so why shouldn't I be, right? Yeah, okay, leave these people alone and do our mission for now. Whatever. That's a problem with contextual buttons even in a game like this here.
Wish I was going with you.
Well, maybe we do have some support, I think. I don't think we can change our outfit or anything in between in this game. It's just a classic old trench coat. Yeah, there we go. It's only an autosave when we reach a new area. That's sad. But it's an old game. Of course, it didn't save very frequently.
Good luck out there. Man, 2 Dentons in the field. The NSF won't know what hit them.
Well, depends if you botch our operation or not, right? That's probably the... What is that? Probably for the... Oh, whatever, it doesn't matter. Right now we don't need to play, but it's still night, of course. It means it will be hard to see anything. Pick Sergeant. Yeah, that's the arms dealer, of course. Do you see anything else by chance?
Force won't work in the city.
Yeah, maybe some trank darts.
Here's 60 for the tranquilizer darts.
Don't forget to read them their rights.
Sure. But they will be unconscious, I think. So there's no opportunity to do that exactly. Okay, the robot is friendly now. I don't think it will be friendly once we hack this thing here. Even though technically we do have the key combination, I think, right? Don't we? Well, I suppose we have in our database somewhere. This is the armory, I think. What is it exactly? Well, I guess we can take a look, see. Okay, 0451. I vaguely remember that for whatever reason. What is that though? That doesn't look like the armory. Security terminal for what I'm not sure. This equipment looks at least 50 years out of date. Yeah, in game. But I will take this ship because they don't give us anything to work with here, so I just take it. Taser. Apparently with a taser in the universe somewhere. And some boost. Well, this... Van and camera system login. Why they're talking about this thing, I would figure. Setcom Unetco 001, huh? Yeah, there we go. So I was actually looking at the computer back there in the, the Statue of Liberty in the basement there, but unfortunately I didn't recognize it because it doesn't look anything like the first 2 games, or the first 3 games even. Okay, I'm not quite sure. Probably the door we just passed by, I think. Yeah, probably. Well, I'm not sure if this will be useful in any capacity whatsoever, but I guess we have the key card in case we need it. Or the access for that matter. Yeah, it's a fancy and heavy metal door, unsurprisingly. Okay, the dogs there to our...
Way to go, sir.
Yes, hacking, about really not hacking, but you know what I mean. I think it's to our southwest somewhere, I think. Yeah, back here, they were playing with the robot, of course. Bad for them. I think that's the patrol boat, isn't it? I think it may be.
The boat's ready.
Thank you. What was the rank again? Corporal, I think, right? Yeah, thank you. Binoculars. Oh, we do have binoculars in the game, but isn't that fantastic? Let me guess, we have to hotkey them as well, don't we? Probably. Oh, isn't that lovely? I guess instead of the heavy weapon, I suppose. Okay, with a rangefinder in feet for whatever reason. Really? Okay, we can zoom in and out, of course. This would be useful. I think we keep it around, wouldn't you think?
From what I hear, the terrorists are pinned down in Battery Park.
Battery Park, huh? Ja, das ist ein Patrolboot. Hopefully, okay, there's someone managing the controls because I'm not exactly a good operator here. Would figure. Indeed, we do.
Alright, let's go. The terrorists are in a fighting retreat. A few have barricaded themselves inside Castle Clinton.
Lead the way.
Our orders are to locate a barrel of ambrosia they are hiding inside. I will give you a schematic of the barrel, but first we will exterminate the NSF terrorists.
Aren't you an anti-terrorist operative? Yeah.
A precious opportunity we cannot neglect.
What about the rest of the shipment?
That is your brother's assignment. You will take the subway to meet him in Hill's Kitchen. But first, we should deal with Castle Clinton.
Are we going in the front, or is there another way?
A secondary entrance would be useful, but I am aware of no such thing.
Alright. Now maybe we can find it. It's this Deus Ex game after all. Extermination, okay. They're very eager to kill these guys for whatever reason. Unlocked. Oh, okay, fantastic. There's a keypad back here we could hack. Oh, it's a start. It's to some place, I'm sure. Okay, do we have any beat on the area? Primary goes undone right now for whatever reason. Okay, that's what the ambrosia container looks like. Okay, but that means I'm not sure. There's an icon back here. Interesting. One dose is only effective 48 hours, really? Alright, so we have no map, there's no mini-map, so I have no idea how we're getting inside them by consequence. Sure. I'm not quite sure which firearm it is because, well, we don't have it yet, I think. I think double-clicking the activation button always draws the items selected in the first slot or whatever. Yeah, but the point is because we have no ammo for this thing right now. Yeah, apparently not, right? Whatever indeed. Should have left it home maybe, but then again I wasn't sure if the items would still be here once we return. Well, she ran off to do your own thing, so we're also doing our own thing, I guess. Bum, huh?
Look at that. Don't have nobody at the side entrance. NSF could just walk away.
But I don't think they will, right? Yeah, it's still extremely dark back here. I don't think they have too many of these robots about to recharge our suit energy, wouldn't you think? Yeah, so we do have it after all here with the map. So we arrived where exactly? Well, it doesn't tell us, but it was by boat, of course. They said inside Castle Clinton, and there is Castle Clinton. Seawall, I think we just bumped into this area, I would presume. So Castle must be in here, right? That's probably Castle Clinton. Alright, well, I don't think we're gonna go for the front entrance then. Maybe there's another opportunity. What could this be referring to? What does it require? It's a security keypad, so we probably need a multi-tool. And we only have one right now. Right, don't we? Or we could just learn the key someplace, which of course we don't. I don't think it's going to lay back here someplace. Let me guess. Yeah, this thing slides over and then we have an access point back here. Probably. Homeless children here as well, I see.
Starving. Do you have anything to eat?
You don't look that bad, really, JC? Oh, we do have
All
a
I have
candy
is a
bar.
candy bar.
Don't matter. I just need something in my stomach so I can fall asleep.
Here you go. Do you have a place to stay?
I sleep out on the dock where they unload the speedboats.
Speedboats? Is that how the NSF get their supplies?
I don't know. They're always coming in and out of the tunnel behind the soda machine.
Ah, wow, that was correct after all.
I spy on them from the crates. The code is 9183.
9183, okay, thank you,
Thanks for
clever
the snack,
boy.
mister.
It's the least I could do.
9183. Okay, whatever. Alright, we can still investigate the other routes, of course. We're pretty observant little fellow, what do you think? Yeah, it should point an arrow or something like this a little star on the map to showcase where you are right now. And I really want to exterminate all these terrorists back here. Well, she can do that if she wants to. I mean, there's plenty of ways to do it, I suppose. But for now, we investigate the tunnel and then hope for the best. We did pick up some ammo along the way, and also a suppressed pistol, which is probably completely dry. And also shares ammo with our regular sidearm. That's less ideal.
Looks like these tunnels head toward Castle Clinton. I can't find them on the map, though.
Oh, because it's secret, incidentally. But else would it be? I'm not sure what to expect here, frankly. Oh, well, okay, they do wear body armor, so we have to go for headshots then, I guess. And by the way, there's our laser pointer, as you can see. It's also spaced like crazy. Yeah. So it's completely useless, I would figure. And I think the enemies could see it, I think. Probably. Okay, underneath Castle Clinton, probably here someplace. Also watch for cameras and anything in between. This is where they're unloading the speedboats, I think they said as much. Not the camera in here, because the keypad is probably considered as sufficient. Okay, that's another multi-tool, always useful. Already have one of those, some flares. Buckshot, okay, so we can use the sound off if we have to. And they also said something about the flares working underwater, don't they? Yeah, that's what I thought. So, we're at that stage of the campaign already, I see. Okay, is there anything we can leave behind or consume for that matter? Yeah, these things take an entire inventory slot, I see. I'm tempted to just drop the kettle pot. I guess we're never going to smoke, are we though? Okay, get rid of these, please. These are more important. Certainly. So far so good though. We can come back for the smokes if we absolutely need them. What happens if we... Bloop, it goes, because it's metal, of course. Oh, so we have what? Not a whole lot of ammo to work with once more, so... Okay then. Okay. Well, we can shoot the camera. It worked in Project Snowblind, so... Not sure. I don't want to raise the alert, but I cannot make myself invisible, you know, that's also a problem. Racing paths into its blind spot? I'm not sure there will be enough time for that.
What?
Okay. Well, at least there was a one-hit kill, wasn't it? I guess. Okay, so I suppose you can at least avoid the camera. Yeah, this guy didn't get off a message, I think. Oh, that's funny. Or did he though?
That's it.
Yeah, but there we go. Great, great, great. It's going swimmingly, I see already. Okay. Wow. How am I supposed to account for that? I cannot do anything about the camera from back here. Because we are not stealthing. It's impossible for us. Ah, they have a turret here as well, don't they? In which case, that's not the way to take it, I see, because what can we do? I mean, Look at our inventory. What can we do with that? We can shoot the camera and then what? We can make ourselves invisible. We don't have a smoke grenade. We don't have a frag grenade. We don't have nothing. So how am I supposed to account for that? The answer is I probably cannot. I can take out some people maybe. That's all I can do. Okay, these cameras are all hardened, of course, but it needs to be a gunner ideally. Wow, the accuracy is so piss poor and we can't really spawn the ammo, can we do? But I'm not sure there is a blind spot of the camera. I think there should be, but you don't know, of course. And then we're completely exposed to the turret. How many goddamn shots does it take? Because apparently our weapon sphere is ridiculous, so that means they don't connect anything, right? Is that not the problem here? I would think that is. Yeah. Oh, it's just hopeless, isn't it? It's just goddamn hopeless, isn't it? Okay, and they also shoot us in the torso because what else would they do? Wow. I'm amazed you could finally do it. So apparently we need to use ammo piercing only, so we wasted like 1.5 magazines already here on the shit. Well, of course, live and learn. Never played this game before, of course, but finally the tool is offline. Oh, that's something. Yeah, okay, good. Well, it's a little bit tragic maybe, but then again we're learning along the way. Okay, eat a candy bar please. Also drink some soda here. Or the soda because it heals our chest ever so slightly, and most importantly gets rid of some inventory. Next time around, maybe bring some sort of body armor there, sir. Oh, wow, that's a miracle. Worthy of investigation. Yeah, so maybe you can race in here for the camera alerting someone. It could be possible, but I'm not too convinced about this. Okay, did you have anything on your body there, sir? Okay, some pistol ammo. 1 bullet. Flamethrower? A good thing we didn't, right? Get into that. Oh, but it takes a long time to reload that thing. Alrighty. Can attract people, we know that. It doesn't have to be gunfire necessarily. Not sure what am I looking at, but yeah, not the idea here really. Okay, there is someone standing. It's also accessible through the ventilation shaft. What do you think? I'm not sure. Don't know how many people are down there with him. At least I'm a little bit more confident about this thing right now, except for the lack of our skills, right? Okay, we have to aim like this to create a body shot, I think, maybe. Oh. Okay, apparently if it's a headshot, an accidental headshot, but a headshot on the less, then we can knock him out immediately. I guess it's something, because it's still tranquilizer darts. Right, that's the start, I guess. So one is going to worry about, and what else is on high alert from this, even better. Is it not the camera? I think it is. But the arc isn't indicated, so I'm completely clueless as to how protected we are, because they always have a turret and a camera in the same room by looks of it. Yeah, indeed unconscious. Okay, wow, 3 bullets. 3 fucking bullets. And the Quartermaster gave us 5 bullets in total for that thing. Unbelievable. Okay, so I think it's the other side of the ventilation shaft by chance. Probably is. It's so dark I can't even see the... Oh. It's so dark I can't even see the stairs from back here. Light fixture? Okay, not a camera. That's a start. Maybe we should deactivate the camera before we continue. Or go for the alert panel, either way. But the arc may not be a problem. Maybe. I'm not sure. Of course, we don't have a map, so we have to keep track of everything in our head here, and nothing, no way else for that matter. Yeah, no way else, right? That's the emphasis. Well, so far we aren't dead just yet. That's something. Always a good start, and always watch for cameras. Was important.
Thought I saw someone. A guy in a coat.
I think you may have. So?
Quiet. I think we got cops.
Apparently it doesn't actually knock them out. Okay. I suppose if you don't approach them from behind, they're not knocked out, I guess. Looks the part. Okay. Right, so okay, if you want to knock on someone, we have to come up from behind when it's an unnoticed takedown. Otherwise, it simply doesn't work, I see. Oh, that's concerning. But we learned something new, and 2 pistol bullets. How amazing. But it doesn't really matter where we put you anyway, friend, right? Because if someone comes down here, we have some problems already. It looks like a laser tripwire. Credits. Sure, rate of fire. I guess. We don't need the 6 though. Or the fags or the smokes, whatever you want to use here. I wouldn't recommend fags because it's outdated and considered offensive. What's the notation? Yes, okay, so anything else you want to do here? I guess we need to get rid of something already. Okay, rate of fire. Probably still that thing I would figure. Suppose we can try it out, but last time we checked it was not very effective. And we're also carting hazmat suit around for whatever reason. Not very useful at the moment. Yeah, picking around corners is a lot harder to do compared to the other 3 games. Because, well, people can see you. It doesn't use a modern cover system. So, one mistake and we are toast. Either we're playing this on the second lowest difficulty level. Not hardcore, for heaven forbid, which would be immediate detection, I would figure. Probably, no grace period in the slightest. Yeah, always good, right? There's a camera here, incidentally. We do have a multi-tool, but these are only one-use items. I suppose we can get up here and back the camera. Maybe. I suppose it should be possible. If I have the reach for that. Yeah, Project Snowblind told me destroying cameras doesn't trigger an alert. May in this game though. I guess we tried this already. Once it didn't do anything. Okay, we're always throwing items I see in this game. Damage threshold is 55 because it's armored, I guess. Okay, that means I can't reach it. What's the problem? But I'm not quite sure what our damage threshold is on the crowbar because every single mini weapon has a rating. Yeah, so okay. I suppose I just have to activate it here for multi-tool. Bypass, and now we are shot a multi-tool, I believe, right? Indeed we are. That's the problem. May have been unnecessary, but better safe than sorry. We don't want to raise the alert just yet. And I think we can take anything if the camera is looking. I don't see any movable line of sight obstructions, so that's also a thing. Okay, another electronic control panel, which also needs a tool. Oh, we can just stealth through here, but that's a problem, but we could maybe jump over there. Assuming we don't throw the crate into the NVIDIA is annoying. I don't think it can be disabled instantly. Okay, for the crate next to laser trip, why not into it, please? It should allow us to jump over here, I think, maybe. So we came from here. What about the stairs up door? What's behind there? I'm not sure. No, it's still too far away. I think crossing a tripwire triggers the alert every single time. So unless we can do this carefully and properly, that's not going to happen. And this crate of course cannot be moved, right? So it's a one-way affair for us if we go through here. And what can we actually see on the other side? Looks some docks again. This is the way out. So supplies, I think, maybe. Okay. You jumped like a lady, so we can even jump over the laser tripwire. What? Seriously? Can we try this again? Hopefully so. It should work. Okay, one more try. If it doesn't work, then I guess we take another route if we can make this happen. I suppose we can use it up here, can we not? Yeah, probably. Nah, whatever. I think we use the ventilation shaft and hope we have another way to take. Don't play with fire or laser tripwires, you know. It's an alert sign, I believe. Texan, whatever, you know what I mean. It's so dark in here so we can't see anything. Okay, this place is a maze, unsurprisingly. Watch your step. Would suppose it's a good idea. Yeah, so okay, where's the ventilation light fixture? We can turn it off, maybe? We can shoot it. I guess it's something we have come to learn in Riddick, and it's a lockpick opportunity. Do we have to get inside here? I'm not sure. I guess we just go for it. Although it's not the area we just came through, right? No, it isn't. Interesting. Security terminal we can't override. Maybe some supplies at least. So we came here with empty-handed napalm canister for the flamethrower we don't have because we couldn't carry it around anyhow. Yeah, we have no idea and I've never hacked anything in this game, so I guess. Nano key. No idea what it could be. Okay, damage threshold. So I would suppose we don't have a weapon that's powerful enough to break through here. These our weapons have infinite strength, I believe. I mean, durability at least, you know what I mean. I guess we can try some hacking. And what's down below anyway? Other than a turret, because we already saw that. Okay, there are some... Oh, can we actually get through here? We could. Oh, but how do we get out then? By swimming? Are we doing this only for biocell? In which case, it's probably unnecessary. I don't see any other supplies in here. So I guess we put it on the back burner. Yeah, this is not explained in the tutorial whatsoever, by the way. No explanation. Okay, so it's open now. So is it our way to go? I'm not sure. But at least we got it open. I'm still not convinced it's the way to go, but it seems to be a side objective, so it's probably something of interest back here. Or do we want to go up or do we want to go down? Okay, switch, huh? Oh, yeah, okay, so water pops out of here somewhere. I guess it's here if we need it, but for now, why don't we try that, man? Hopefully it's not a one-way affair for us. Super annoying, frankly. I don't think I can turn it off. I mean, it takes one pick, right? I don't think we're using up 10% of 100% condition. I think it's just flat out. Because we have to keep in mind we had 2 and now it's only 1. Maybe we should have grabbed that smart hacking tool, whatever they call it. The smart lockpick. Yeah, with no firearm, we could use here on the save. Nothing. Alrighty then. And we did get it, which is something. It looks like an utility crane or something in between. I guess since we're now stuck here, presumably. Either we could jump up here maybe and then get back up. I think it's a bit of a stretch. I would think. These textures certainly they're very worked by the fans of this game. That wasn't released in 2000 here. With this level of detail. What's the shooting not? Okay, that's where we are, so we can loop around. Yeah, we werden for the stupid camera, of course. Okay, so it's finicky, but it can be done. That's good. Was it worth doing it for one biocell? Oh, you be the judge of that. Are we going back for that save? Probably not, I would figure.
You're inside the kiosk of Castle Clinton. The bulk of the NSF troops must have gone through here to get underground.
Yeah, that's what we figured already. Okay, we do have the key for that, I think. But what's behind there? I have no idea, not the slightest. Really? Okay, there we go. So they do work on the same doors, that's excellent. This is just a wooden door, we could just bust it open, I think. Okay, it's a bum in here. Okay. Well, if they don't snitch on us, I guess I'm fine with that. NSF probably not the most popular faction around here. Although we cannot be certain about this, of course. Oh.
You a cop?
UNATCO agent. How does a little boy get mixed up with the NSF?
I just wanted to find some food, but they didn't have any. And then they started shooting at the police. Got some?
I suppose I would like to have it, but then again...
Want this candy bar?
Need it more probably.
You're cool.
Glad I could help.
Hey, I bet I can help you.
Yeah?
The soldiers have secret tunnels. They take boxes into the tunnel under the fort, but they never bring them back out.
What kind of boxes?
Steel. Big ones.
So it means we can't move them.
Thanks. Maybe I'll check that out.
Okay. I'm not quite sure if this is redundant because we just came from there. I don't know. We can immediately see a terrorist, right? Okay, so once again it's Ares with of a maze, isn't it? Accomplishment bonus. Okay, I see some barrels burning here. They do have some supplies like buckshot. Nano key, okay. For what? Kiosk door, but we already have it. So, okay, a candy bar to the homeless child there. I think it's not something to worry about. But of course, he told us to do this in reverse, I would figure. That seems likely. Okay, so our ultimate objective is still looking for these canisters, right? And they're certainly not in those tunnels. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, locate the stolen barrel of Ambrosia and Castle Clinton here somewhere. Oh, I don't think I'm a good shotgun operator. We dürfen suppress pistol, which we can try out, I guess. But it's keine Redundant, but since the... Okay, with a crowbar, a baton, some lockpicks, and a key ring. I suppose that we put it in slot number 8 for now and see if it's any useful or not. So what does it look like? But we draw for the same ammo pool, which is something. It's still terrible. Incidentally, can we upgrade our skills already? I think it was 5,000, wasn't it, for pistol? 3,000, so we're still ways off, and it makes us advanced. Well, is there anything we can do about weapons, Way? Maybe? I should hope so. We're trained, supposedly, but I just don't see it. Oh, there's another guard on patrol. You know, the body is not going to be unnoticed if he goes down. But maybe we're worrying too much. Could also be. Do you think that...
I think we've got an intruder.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, I was wondering about the fact that if you could shoot for there, for that hole, because in most games, the Bazo and the Crosshair are not the same thing. And I don't think, considering where our weapon was, we could have shot for there. Apparently, could have been possible. Okay, where is he? I have no idea. I see we had a great pistolier of our training, so to speak. Sure.
Thanks, mister.
Thanks, mister, yeah. Yeah, thanks, Mr. White. Okay, fantastic. Okay, I guess supposed to be trying with the shotgun, since our... You keep running a little bit here. Reposition, please, before I shoot us the pizza.
He's a cop. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah. What else can I say? What else can I say then? I mean, seriously? We have trained pistol skill, but we cannot hold a pistol steady if our lives depends on it. If... I just... Why it's so expensive? Why are we so inept at using firearms? I just don't understand it. I'm sorry. And why do we go down in the 2 shots? Because our torso is already damaged, I think, right? That's probably the reason here. Okay, then we use a health kit on our torso here to make sure we don't die instantly. And apparently we don't have the courtesy of being assigned some body armor here before any mission. Ah, stupid cigarettes, I don't really care. Yes, they do help with accuracy. But I'm not a smoker, you know. So this thing is next to useless then, I think. I guess. So what's the damage here? Can we see this? Okay, it's 9 base damage. And the radar pistol is 11. Because there's a suppressor attached, I guess. Accuracy is terrible. Even with... also, yeah, maximum range is also not shorter, of course. I'm not too convinced this thing is worth anything, frankly. I'm not convinced it's useful whatsoever, but I guess since we have it, I suppose we ought to use it, right? It was also a freebie courtesy of Netco. And look at the weapons, it's ridiculous. We are a trained pistolier. But it takes 10 seconds almost for the crosshair to reach any sort of accuracy. It's ridiculous. Like, seriously. Okay, is it the same guy? It may be. It's only one terrorist quotation mark. No, it's 2 people, right? That's what I thought.
Who was that? I didn't see a uniform.
It's probably going to miss, and if the other guy sees the body, then we have the same problem as before. Okay, how close can we get? Because overlapping patrols are a thing in this game. Naturally, why is it so difficult? It's the second mission of the game, and I suppose our ineptitude with firearms is the problem here primarily, right?
Pig.
Pig, yes. Oh, fascists coming, I see. Sure, can it take any longer to reload a pistol, a magazine for pistol?
Careful. These UNATCO guys got all the tricks.
Not really, I would think. So, thing next to useless got it. That's what I expected here, frankly. Someone close the door. Wow, we finally got some of the shotgun. Imagine that. What a miracle. Yeah, that makes 2 bodies in here, but at least it cleans up the top floor, I suppose.
Thanks, mister.
I'm not quite sure why you're thanking me. So, the pistol is about as useless as I thought it would be. Stop fucking doing that.
I was going to starve to death.
Well, it depends on what you want to eat. I don't think you're going to get hungry here anytime soon, Millard. Assault rifle, so you did have an assault rifle. The ammo is used before then. But the problem is our inventory is also chock full of items already, so... Cannot make any more room, right? And they give us maybe like 3 shots for that stupid assault rifle if we were to pick it up, I believe. So, I guess for now we have to leave it behind indeed. Maybe get rid of the booze? That's here some, yeah, health points, so that's the thing. I hate this inventory system. I absolutely hate it. It's terrible. Okay, what can we do? Not everything can be jackalines to 1.13, right? Stop doing that shit, please. Okay, what is that? Oh. Oh, let me guess it's the one downstairs then, right? In which case we can check it out. So good thing I didn't spend anything here. Shouldn't be too far away, of course. I hope that's the one, since they came for here at all. Indeed it is. What a delight. So open sesame. Okay, augmentation canister, multi-tool, and the data cube. So good thing we checked then. I didn't find the other one, of course. The airfield. Killian. I'm not quite sure who that is. Okay, so of course we need a medboard to install whatever you want to install here. Indeed. I fucking hate it. Okay. Well, I guess then we continue to see what we can do. We still have to find some brochure, of course. At least we know what it looks like, theoretically. And certainly wasn't the augmentation canister. They didn't even know what it was. Oh, I'm just blind. There it is, right behind us.
Objective complete. Agent Navarre will describe your next assignment and stay behind to protect the Ambrosia. Look for her out front.
Yeah, I was wondering about the ominous glow. So where else could it be? There it is. Fantastic. Sometimes, you know, I'm just an embarrassment to mankind. Indeed, am I not? Okay, I'm not quite sure where she is waiting. Okay, well, we can find her hopefully. Alright, so far so good. Was relatively interesting here. Yeah, just get out this way, I suppose. For the park and see if we can acquire there, if anything. Of course, there's still a baby JC, by the way, both in terms of design as well as our overall skills, especially with the pistol. That will be the first thing we're going to upgrade, I can assure you. The absolutely first thing. Yeah, I think what we need to be doing here is to acknowledge the existence of the camera and immediately race around before it alerts the turret, and then deal with these people quietly or disappear in here. And of course, it was the first time playing. At the moment, we cannot stealth around. I don't think there's smoke grenades right now, so I guess. Alrighty. Please stop doing that, yeah, JC. Thank you very much. He's probably waiting up here someplace, next to the police barricade. Hello there, sir.
Somebody kill me. Anybody?
I think you have the Great Death, right? It's probably also contagious.
You are not afraid to kill. I am pleased. The last thing I would expect from the brother of Paul.
I'm learning as I go. That's literally 2 here. I don't need to insult her.
I'm learning as I go.
You just passed Lesson 1. Lesson 2 is how we deal with the terrorists in the subway station.
I'm ready.
The terrorists have wired the platform with explosives and put in hostages. Get the hostages out if you can, but make sure the NSF learn that human shields will not work against UNATCO.
Nothing we can't handle with a few EMP grenades.
We are thinking the same thought. I will equip you with 2 grenades. They will disable any electronic detonators within a radius of 20 meters.
Okay, thank you, Agent. But there are MP grenades in the game, of course. I'm not quite sure if it's encouragement we want to hear from her. But it's interesting that she is so hellbent on killing people as an agent of UNATCO. That gives me food for thought already, incidentally. We also know Günther Hermann is much the same. Maybe slightly less unhinged, but still, my point stands, I believe. Okay, but I don't believe I can do this today because I'm running out of time, unfortunately so. But we're not exactly in the greatest shape, and apparently there are multiple objectives in the same mission, so we have to, well, keep our medkits handy. But our inventory is chock full of items, so why are we cutting this around for starters? Maybe if our items don't despawn at UNATCO, in our office to be specific. How did she manage to get some grenades in here, incidentally? Just wondering about that. Because the inventory was full already, wasn't it? I'm not sure, frankly. Yeah, this shouldn't be so large. Why though? It's just an optical disc, is it not? Okay, fantastic. But I do believe that's all we can do for today. So as usual, I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.